I'm in the Davidoff booth with the newly crowned head of Davidoff USA, right? So Emanuele Uccellini,
Perfect.
man,
Perfect.
dude, congratulations! What a great place to be. Congrats.
Thank
you know,
you.
we spent some time yesterday chatting, getting to know each other at the
Yes.
dinner at the Davidoff soiree, which was
Yeah.
amazing, right?
You like it?
It was amazing. There was
Good.
some audio difficulties at first for you. That
Some
was-
technical issue. Well,
a little
it
bit,
was good.
but
It was good.
Hey, listen, that happens. It was live,
Of course, it was live.
so it was good. So we talked last night about a story you told me about your dad. So
Yeah.
you know, I asked him if he was a lifelong smoker, what the story was, and he says, "Yeah, I smoke cigars, but my dad."
My dad,
right?
yeah.
And so how did that go? So you get offered the job, right? You interviewed, and you now have to make a decision.
Yes.
Of do you join Davidoff
Yes.
or your other options, right?
Yeah. Basically, my dad forced me. Being a
Like
great
all good dads.
Yeah, you need to go. But no, yeah, jokes aside, he's always been like a cigar smoker, Davidoff lover, pipe smoker as well. So he basically told me, look, of course, you need to decide, but I think this is going to be like a great opportunity, and Davidoff is the top. If you're looking for a company in a great industry to join, Davidoff is the company you're looking for. So
Yeah.
I knew Davidoff. It was not a new name to me.
Of course.
So yeah, it was great. I think it was right.
And so you've been on the job for about a month, maybe,
Yeah.
right?
A month.
Give or take. And so what are your first impressions of, one, the team that you have around you, and two, the industry?
I think bottom line, we have a great brand and a great organization. And this is what we want to provide to our customers. Out of my first 4 weeks, I spend most of the time on the road with the sales guys, speaking with the customers and asking many questions and try to get feedbacks, speaking with consumers as well, which I think is something very unique to the industry itself. So I think it's a fun industry. I would define it as a niche, but very strong. And another aspect that really struck me is that it's a relationship-based industry. This is something I've never seen before in other industries. There's nothing compared to this.
So you came from coffee, right?
Coffee.
And, I mean, your most recent
Yes.
was coffee.
Yes.
And so there are some similarities.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
But that, you mentioned it earlier, that uniqueness of this business is how deep the connection goes down to the consumer.
Absolutely.
Normally, in a business like this, you would deal with your retailers,
Yep.
and then you're done.
And you're done.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't talk too much to the.
No.
But in this world, the consumer is all up in your business.
Absolutely.
You know?
And yeah, I think at the end of the day, you need to gain the customer and the consumer trust.
Yeah.
And you need to be consistent on this path. And at the end of the day, it's the consumer that picks, because they have, especially in the US, a lot of offer. And you need to offer them like a whole portfolio of brands and try to have the best choice. But at the end of the day, they are the ones that choose what to smoke every day.
Yeah, of course. Now, last question. So, again, a month into it, what would success after, let's say, the first year, what would that look like to you in your mind? When at the end of the first year, you will say, you know what, that was a good first year. What would that look like?
Yeah, I think first of all, I told you I got to meet a lot of customers. So at the end of the day, what we want to do is make the customers happy. The fact that we are here at PCA after so many years, I think the excitement now is back, and basically PCA was the center of all the discussions that we had with the customers, and they were very happy that we're back. So we really want to capitalize on that. On the other end, of course, let's say business-wise, to get a couple of points of market share, this is something, of course, we're aiming to, especially in an industry and in economic conditions that are challenging.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you need to gain space on the shelves.
That's it.
It's all about that.
That's
yeah.
the name of the game for you, right?
Yes, it is.
And so we'll see how that plays out. But man, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Very happy. You got a great
Appreciate it.
start. So
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, guys, we'll get back to you soon.